We've got really exciting news today. We're going to be talking about Steam on Xbox, the next gen Xbox powered by Steam. I was wrong. Okay, be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So, yeah, for years we've kind of been hearing about the rumors of Xbox getting and playing Steam games. I can confirm with my special scoop that, yeah, this is the case. I guess I was wrong. They are just literally going to make the next Xbox basically just a regular run of the mill PC. It's going to run the Steam store and it's going to run the Xbox app for PC, which means that partial amounts of your library will be fine going forward. So anything that's a Play Anywhere title, the small library of Xbox games that support Play Anywhere, will be available on this new Xbox. If you want to play your existing library of games from Series XS, Xbox One, Xbox 360, the original Xbox, you can play those through the cloud, which is the future of your Xbox library. That's right, the way you'll access those games will just literally be through the cloud. That's how they're solving it. They're making it basically a PC. It'll play Steam games, Epic Game Store games, basically anything you want that has a store that kind of gets fed through the Xbox sort of overlay, the custom Windows OS that they have for this next gen Xbox experience that is earmarked for 2026 is when they're kind of aiming the fall season. Things may slip, things may change though, but that is their focus at the current point in time. Now, this is going to be something that is pretty powerful, like obviously losing your older Xbox games, not having a disc tray may be something that some of you will be a little disheartened about, but hey, you'll get to play Steam games on the Xbox, which is really, really exciting. At the same time, since they will no longer have their store baked right into the Xbox, even though they'll try to push you in that direction, and you'll buy everything with Steam because, no one in their right mind would not buy every single game through Steam with it being available on Xbox. Uh, they are hoping you still use their store. So what we've got here for specs, the next Xbox is going to have is kind of a custom chipset. So this is supposed to be the next Xbox, the last Xbox, as to say. So this will be something like a custom RX 6090 50 XT, which is kind of the equivalent of something that's like a 3090. So quite a generational leap in terms of technology for the visual graphics on this thing. And again, they're not subsidizing this bad boy. It is going to cost you a pretty penny. If you thought the PlayStation 5 Pro was a cheap thing, you know, it's definitely for the luxury ones, or maybe if you found the Pro to be a little rich for your blood, you're going to be feeling the pain when it comes to the next gen Xbox. So it's also going to be paired that custom RX 6950 XT. It's going to be paired with what is equivalent to a Ryzen 9 9900X 3D, and it's supposed to retail at something like 1749 USD. So it's going to be a very luxury device because they're not subsidizing it by having you go through their store. They're saying have at it. If you're still an Xbox player, you want to still enjoy your library, stream it or play on your. They have a console for you. It's called Series X, Series S. That's kind of the idea that they're going for with this technology. So they're giving you what you want, a super powerful Xbox. Game Pass will continue through there. You're not going to have to pay for Xbox Live anymore because it's just a PC. But, you can still have Game Pass and have access to all those games. We'll have integrations with, like, EA Play's PC library. You'll have an existing list of PC games that are all workable on this platform. You got to remember, it's basically just the equivalent of having a PC that's a preset box. Does it make any sense? Probably not at all, but I'm sure y'all are really excited about having Steam on Xbox, no matter what that means for the ecosystem. Truly an extraordinary thing that they were able to do here. And I can't wait to get my hands on this. It's going to be so cool having to sit there and fine-tune everything. Apparently Steam is working on a bit of a Steam Deck like certification for Xbox, because obviously Valve has embraced Xbox, opening the floodgates for all the Xbox users to just buy games through Steam instead of buying anything through the Xbox store or the Windows store, because obviously no one in their right mind is going to buy any games through Xbox anymore, because you'd have to be just like loony to do that. But yeah, it's a great store system because you'll basically be able to play stuff through your Xbox, stuff on a Steam Deck if you buy it through the Xbox handheld, all those Steam games, through your PC options that already exist. It's going to be everything you ever wanted. You're going to have to sit there and adjust fine-tune settings. There's going to be a lot of issues with legacy games, though, from what I understand. A lot of the technology, older games are going to be a lot harder to get on here. And it's still going to be a very fine-tuned ecosystem. Like, you're still not really going to have the full control of a PC, but you're basically going to be buying into a PC setup. So it's an interesting idea. I'm truly floored that they went in this direction. I mean, obviously, Xbox as an existing console just wasn't cutting it. People are over that. They're done with it. They've moved on. This is going to be extremely niche at its price point, so they are expecting it to be basically Xbox U in terms of like Wii U numbers, less than 15 million sales, but it's just for the hardcore last Xbox players that haven't already fled off to PlayStation, Nintendo, or PC already. This is just supposed to be the last ditch effort to get you into the living room and get a PC into your living room, which was the whole focus of Xbox from day one, was them basically being like, PlayStation's got a console, they got a PC. Not just a console, it's a PC in the living room, and Bill Gates, he wasn't about that. They weren't about that back in the day, Microsoft, and the vision is finally coming true. Literally just randomly slapping a PC into your area. And they're going to have this as kind of like a staple box. This is going to be like an OEM thing. So they're planning for basically companies like Asus, Acer, stuff like that to make their own versions of the Xbox. Just like the 3DO, just like the Steam machines, incredibly successful console lineups. 3DO, obviously, huge name. Everybody remembers that. Everybody knows about the 3DO and how successful that was. Same with the Steam machines. You can't go down the street without at least 5 or 6 households talking or thinking about the Steam machine back in like 20 years ago. It's just, 3DO, Steam machines, that was an era. And it's going to work now, because it didn't work back then. But like obviously they were super successful and everybody loved having OEMs for consoles. It's truly a great setup and system that Xbox is creating for Xbox gamers, and I for one can't wait. So again, big scoop today, big history, big moment. The scoop of basically gaming century hit here. You're basically going to be able to enjoy that next gen Xbox at the full price you love and want, with Steam support, buying anything through Steam, OEM options, just like the death of the walls. I mean, where else are you going to get all of this? Only on Xbox, because Microsoft, they get gamers, they know what gamers want, and it's a 3DO Steam machine-like system. And again, hope you enjoy it. Liking the video is great, subscribing is great as well. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about the next steps for Xbox.